When you tell your mates you have bought an old Land Rover, they'll probably tell you they can't wait to see you fix it all the time. For most Land Rovers, that is true. However, some of them, and especially the old diesels, are actually pretty reliable, and today I'm going to show you why. Calling a Land Rover reliable, and especially one that is 30 years old, is a big statement. However, I do believe that the 200 and 300 TDI Land Rovers and Range Rovers are reliable vehicles. I'm not talking about anything made after 1998, so the Disco 2s, the P38 Range Rovers, and everything else after that, which was pretty much horrible. And that's mainly because Land Rover always had a low budget and, in my opinion, low attention to detail. And when you combine those two with complicated electronics, everything goes wrong. However, these cars have no electronics on them, which makes them very simple, and that is the reason they are reliable. Starting from the engine, we have a mechanical fuel pump. So no electronics control the delivery of fuel in the engine. All the work is done by this pump right here. It is so simple that you can tweak a few bolts from the backside and on the inside and you get more power. Simple as that. When you go on the other side, you can easily tweak the turbo. You can easily tweak the wastegate on the turbo to get more boost, and there are no electronics to get confused. Also, when you cross rivers, and generally when the vehicle gets old, there are no wires to go old and throw codes or pretty much anything. There is very little that can go wrong with these cars. The same is true with the interior. I mean, you do have some creature comforts like electric windows, AC, radio, pretty much the standard equipment that cars of the early 1990s had. Actually, it wasn't standard electric windows and this kind of stuff, but you get the point. It is not complicated in here. It is actually quite simple. I mean, the plastics are kind of falling apart. They aren't really falling apart. They came out of place, but you can see here the cup holder won't stay closed. But generally speaking, the interior is actually in pretty good condition. Just like these things love to do, windows get stuck open or closed, door locks break, but nothing major really ever happens with these cars. The same is true when you go underneath. You have two solid axles with big beefy control arms on the front. The rear ones are a bit thin, but there are plenty of aftermarket options out there. So you get the point. There is really nothing that can go wrong with these cars, and because of that, they seem to keep on going forever. This one has 280,000 kilometers on the clock. It was made in 1994, and so far I have given it a pretty tough time, and it has been pretty reliable. I have changed all 4 bearings, wheel bearings, because the combination of the larger tires, the spacers has destroyed the old ones, which were very neglected. Actually, the whole car was very neglected when I got it, and it is still going, which shows that these things aren't too bad. I will say once again that if you get the 3.5 liter petrol or 3.9 liter petrols, the V8s, those weren't as reliable as these, but they were definitely more reliable than the later 4.6 liter engines. But yeah, my experience with this car has been great. I absolutely love this thing. I find myself in it every single day. I used to hate on Land Rovers, but now, to be honest, I like them a lot. I do think they are very special vehicles. They have character and they are very unique. So yeah, if you're thinking of buying an old Land Rover, Stick to the ones that were made before 1998 and you will be a happy man. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.